and there will be what is called the Cudgel of Gore, which is the tanks. So basically what happens is the tank then goes and stands as close to the... Don't know, Sneaky, I'll tell you in a minute. So the Cudgel of Gore is the tank's responsibility. So the tanks go and get in the blood pools, right? And then get the hell out of there, because what he does is he will charge and do a massive amount of damage, but that damage destroys the blood pools, right? So we want him in as close to the blood pools as we can get him, so that he destroys as much of the blood patches as we can, right? Because it really is about containing the area of the amount of damage that we've got. The next one is sanguine static, which is there will be a beam go from the boss to one person in the raid. That person has to go to the outside of the raid. Do not stand in the raid. What it does is it basically kicks that person, right? So it does a boot damage, and it will go through everybody. So if that person is standing on the edge of the raid by themselves, they're the only ones that get booted. Do not be too close to the edge. You'll get booted off the edge, okay? Whoever's coughing, can you please put it on push to talk? That's what we ask for, so that we don't have this when we're having discussions in the raid. So that's basically phase one. In phase two, there are two sets of ads, okay? First of all, there are coalescence or coalesce of blood, which the tanks have to pick up, okay? The second one is the vault drops. So the tank soaks those ones. So they look like blobs. The tank soaked that. And the other ones that look like some sort of a being, the tanks have to pick them up, right? We all stack on that phase. Hunters put down slow, mages frost, whatever we can do to slow them down and DPS them as fast as possible. Phase two, once those ads start coming, is when we'll do lust, okay, so that we make sure that we down those as quickly as possible. When the boss comes back out of phase two, do not hit him until every one of those things is dead. Otherwise, you've got the tanks trying to tank them, and you've got a shitload of ads that the tanks are trying to deal with at the same time. All right. So basically, that's all you've got to do. Phase three is exactly the same as phase one, with the exception of you will have ads that the tanks have to deal with. Okay, so what we want the tanks to do in phase three is to walk the boss around. So we just kite the boss basically. It'll be exactly the same with the puddles, but the area is much, much bigger. All right. So once you've got those ads, the tanks just soak those ads. Okay, so you just get in line of that ad. It'll be coming towards one person. You just jump over in front of that, hit it. It'll give you a little bit of damage. The healers will keep you up, and that's basically what that is. And that's the fight. Okay, so the lift or elevator will start to go down, and when it goes down, it actually, once it hits the bottom, that's when the area gets bigger, and that should be phase three. All right, you should have plenty of time to do it. It's a very cohesive fight, so there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of people understanding what they've got to do. So we'll basically just quickly run through it again. Phase one, plasma. 3 players are going to get it. It's going to put blood patches on the ground. Group them as close together as you possibly can, and as far away from the boss and close to the edge as you can get them, all right? And keep them stacked and grouped, right? So you want to divide the room in half, and the half of the room will have blood on it. The other half will be 100% clear. Once the Cudgel of Gore comes, tanks go to blood. The boss jumps there, and he kills that and cleans that blood, leaving a small room to leave that blood, all right? Try not to drop blood in the raid. It will cause a pain in the ass. Sanguine static, you'll get a line from the boss. Move to the left-hand side of the boss away from everybody. So everybody's grouped while you're doing this stuff, okay? Curse of Blood, tanks have got to pick up the two bosses. The two sets of ads the bosses take. The tanks take care of in phase 2. We lust, we kill all the ads as quick as possible. Phase 3 is the same as 1, except with the ads added in there. All right.
Are we going to mark the floor where we dump the blood?
Yes, there will be a blue marker on the left-hand side. Okay?
Cool.
That half of the room stays with blood. The other
Blue
half
mark.
stays clean.
Blue marker's already there.
All right. Have fun, kick some ass, and kill a boss. I'll be listening.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Sure, mate.
So, Doom, you be the main tank for now, and then we'll do what we talked about, how once that guy charges towards you, then I taunt, and then rinse and repeat. Yeah, man?
Oh, no trash. All right.
Can't hear you.
It's a clear fight, so we'll stay Destro.
Okay, sweet.
All right, you can hear me now?
Yeah, man.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Do we kill those tendrils?
Yeah, so we've got to do one at a time. They like cover half the room, and then we'll just swap. So swap now.
Jump over, boys.
Okay, you pull first, Doom.
Initiating plasma collection. Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Alright, that's a bit too
That's
early,
the stuff that needs to be taken over to the blue.
Yeah, blue, guys, blue.
Beware.
So I'm going to 6 static, get out of the way. Alright. So again, guys, make sure. Alright, clear. Good stuff.
Oh, way down the list.
You've only got 3 seconds once that plasma gets on you to get it out of there. Then it starts dropping.
Target host. Activating cudgel retrieval. Beware.
Alright, dodge, dodge. Move, move.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Alright, run to blue, guys. Whoever's got that, run to blue.
Gotta run to the side when you get that on you, guys.
Alright, move away from his line of sight. Good stuff.
It's too far away.
Probably should have just kept him over there.
Fluid evacuation in progress. Entering
Alright,
This is
Doom.
that time?
Add
Stack everyone.
Watch out for the blue blobs, they can knock you off the elevator.
Slow guys on the ads wherever you can.
Doom, I've got the volatiles.
Alrighty.
And kick off the goop.
You're doing well, guys. Keep it up. Soak those up tanks before they get close.
Oh,
Alright, good stuff. Clean up the ad.
Levels at maximum. Resume collection.
Pop and cool down.
Up to cooldown too.
I dropped one.
Beware.
Guys, still adds up, guys. Focus in place.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Cleave ads, cleave ads. Get rid of them, get rid of them. Back on boss.
Not close.
Activate. Cudgel retrieval. It's too far away.
Pop 2 cooldowns.
Dropped a CD as well.
Popping bubble.
Remember, you got to focus, follow the droplets
Ads,
as well, guys.
droplets are coming. Soak it.
The cooldown.
4, 3, 2,
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Wow, I'm taking aggro Doom.
Alright, droplets, droplets.
Giving him over here because he's going to get his weapon.
Activate. Cudgel retrieval.
Dropping bubble.
No, I've got it on you already, Dan.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, true.
Beware.
Move out of line of sight.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Run away. I need a target. I need to get closer.
Just keep moving around, guys. It's gonna be a grind. Doing well though.
Activate. Cudgel retrieval.
Fuck.
Alright, B-Res a healer. If anyone's got B-Reses, B-Res Icy on Makala.
The maples. Get the maples up.
Beware.
4, 3,
Keep following mechanics, guys.
1.
Died, guys.
B-Res, get Demnu. If you got a B-Res, get Demnu up. Soulstone. No Soulstone.
So close.
I've already dropped it on one of the healers already.
Alrighty.
So close.
Look, guys, for first attempt, that's not a bad thing. The biggest thing I will say is you've got to be more aware of when you get those red pools, get them off to the side.
Not done yet.
You can do it.
All healers are dead.
Ah,
Oh, it's so close.
healers overrated.
3v1. 2v1.
Well, but I believe we do well on first try.
3, 2,
1v1.
1.
Subject's pride for contamination.
We did really well, guys.
First shot. Well done, boys.
Nice.
Well done. 4%.
Wow.
Good stuff.
Bloody good effort.
We were very close.
Oh,
Oh.
going to wipe again?
Fat fingered. Yep.
Oh, I saw that.
You just went offline.
Who fat fingered it?
Yeah, it dropped.
Moon of Shame. Come on, put Moon of Shame on.
Absolutely.
Hosts detected.
Wait, what?
Do we commit suicide?
Run out, run out. Oh, damn it, can't.
No, you can't.
Oh,
We die? Doom
Yeah,
is
we went in. Everyone ran in.
Yeah, no,
You can't run into the. You can't run into the room. Just
you
watch.
can run in, you can run in, you just can't run out. Oh, too late now.
No, it starts the boss. Not everyone was ready when it ran in. That's all.
Oh, I got you.
Let someone die straight away. Don't worry about it.
4,
Go into the blood, guys.
2, 1.
Yeah, regarding the blood, if you pull into a certain place, like within it, when everyone runs together, like people can get triangled in, sort of, if you know what I mean. I'm just trying to think the best way to avoid that if it's low. That's how I died last fight.
Yeah, someone ran into me and dropped a pool of blood on me.
Yeah, I think the main thing is the blood, and we just have to basically drop it all off in the same place. Just stack it all up.
Yeah, that means the marker would. I mean, we'd have to pull the boss a little closer to the marker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that makes
Sweet.
sense. Yep. Cool. Doom, what's happened to you, mate?
What the fuck? I'm stuck in here.
And then 2 seconds after I'm in, I just drop.
So you keep on dropping every time you log in?
Yep.
Sounds like what happened to me when we were doing Shrine of Storms. Dem knew.
Yeah, hey.
Is there
we just have to
anything
kick him. Can someone kick Doom? And then we'll re-invite him. That's basically how we
Log
got
out.
past
No,
it.
listen, just log out, log back into the game. Okay.
It's
a cache issue with Blizzard.
A lot of movement on that fight. That's a switch into affliction.
I think he got kicked anyway.
Yeah, it completely shut down well.
I kicked him.
It's a known cache issue.
That happened to Zuko the other day. Yeah.
Yeah, my rogue's fine. There we go.
Can we get another cheeky soul well up, please?
Doom, do you have runes and potions?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, has anybody got tables? Sneak,
Sorry?
have you guys got tables for food?
And tables keep popping up. Here
Yeah. And to tell you the truth, we got him down to 4%. I don't think many people pre-potted and all the other stuff as well. So we should be able to get through it now that people are getting the bus up.
A little bit concerning that there's like someone did like 1% damage or something. I don't know. We're carrying people, are we? Yeah.
No, we shouldn't be.
I just realised something. My item level's gone down to 320 because I have a random back, like a cloak on that's 77 item level, and I don't know where my main one went.
Look in your bag. So if you actually click on your character or press C,
yeah,
right, then go to your equipment manager. Go to that, click on the arrow, and see if you've got the gear anywhere. If you haven't, you log into your Blizzard account and you do a restore.
Oh yeah, we can summon you straight back, and I'm hoping you've got decent rate to get a cloak.
Might do, depending on if I go to. I have no idea where I went though. I had it on when I entered.
Yeah, I had the same thing happen, but I found mine was in my bag, so...
Yeah, it's not in the bag for me for some reason.
Just means that you've not DE'd it, what do we call it nowadays, or sold it.
Do you have the gold to go just buy a cheeky rip cloak?
Depends how much they cost.
It's like 1.2 thousand, man.
Yeah, I got 16k.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Quickly.
I'm happy to loan some if you needed it, but...
You want to go buy one quickly?
If you're buying a cloak, buy a cloak now.
Yeah, I'll go get one now.
Just yell when you're all ready. Not everyone, but
when
you buy your cloak.
Just go to any. Oh, which one's honoured? Depends what you need, I guess.
I can make you a 300 cloak.
It's better than 77.
Yep, 300 will do.
You able to make it in the raid?
Yep, it's done. Just click on me. Unstoppable.
Can someone teleport me back in? That's my name in chat, if you need it.
So just to let you know, as a warlock, when we exchange this, I get a bit of your soul, just to let you know. So,
oh, okay, I'm fine with that. Don't have much of one anyway.
Don't want that gold, just the soul. Just a little bit.
Okay, so what's your name?
Unstoppable. Where are you?
This is one of the things that pleases me the most about this guild is that everybody's willing to help everybody else, and it's bloody awesome.
I'm standing behind the demon portal.
Agreed, mate.
Yeah, I'm there. You're... I see it. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Yeah, now I'm 334 again at least.
Alright, let's get this, guys. Let's get it.
Make sure to drop the bloods off at that place.
I don't want the side.
Got to go in with the counter, Clay.
Alright, blues. Blue, 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 blue. Move out of the line of sight.
Four, three, two, one.
Using cooldown.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host. Activating cudgel retrieval.
Alright, moving blue marker.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Go blue.
3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Nice clear. Keep doing that, guys. It's easy.
Fluid evacuation in progress. Entering standby.
Alright, elevator. Adds slow. Good stuff. Clear ads. Let's go.
Levels at maximum. Resume collection.
Keep the blood around the sides, man.
Oh, Jesus.
This one here.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Drop shit CD.
Activating.
Alright, keep an eye on that blue marker, guys. It's near the door. We're going to clear this section out.
Dropping cooldown.
Don't forget ads, Tate.
Beware.
Tanks, can we move the big guy back in the middle? It's going to be
After
a
this? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to pop a CD next.
Alright, I'll use the next healing cooldown.
Move the bloods, guys. Move the bloods. All right, pop hero. Let's go. Let's burn and churn. Keep moving bloods out. Keep moving bloods out.
2, 1.
Someone get them apples up after, I guess.
Yeah,
Doing well, boys. Keep it
We
up.
got this, boys.
Keep it up.
You guys.
Don't lose concentration. Keep following mechanics. Move bloods out. Good stuff, guys. Good shit. Second try. First boss. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. Great job.
Done.
Do we release or do we wait for a release?
Grats who got gear.
I got
2 pieces.
No, we'll match res.
Artifact power. Woo!
I will just say one thing. Let the raid healer decide who gets res. Not so much of an issue here, but bigger fights that would really make a big issue. So, raid leader is the one that makes the call on who's res.
No, that was my bad. I just saw it and panicked a little.
It happens.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Like I said, it's a new fight. We're all learning, and I'm not too phased here. But once we start getting into harder content, it makes a big difference. But good job, guys and girls.
Excellent effort, guys.
Nothing like getting some crafting ingredients, am I right?
Hey, reagents and recipes rock this game.
Can someone drop guild bank so I can grab a new gem for armor?
Oh, Ed's coming.
You won't find the guild bank because Artie's got them. Hang on a minute and I'll put some in there.
Thanks, ads.
Yeah, come into this room and bring the Ed's in there.
Wait, there's more content than bosses.
I think there's a couple of waves in here.
Right, Sneaks, there's in the raid tab, mate.
Sorry, what?
In the raid tab, there's now the gems and the enchants for whoever needed them. Someone was just asking for it.
Virulent specimen removed. Opening decontamination chamber. I am the matron of tenacity.
Kind of need to read up on this a bit.
Yeah.
This is a very mechanics-based fight. You can talk about it, Sneaky.
All yours, Gears. Fill it up.
Go for it, dude.
No, that's cool. Now, this fight, I don't know if you've read up on it, contains 3 rooms. The trouble with these rooms is that I think it's based off time from memory. Every 6 minutes, it'll fill up with an energy that wipes a room. But the trouble you have with going between one room to the other is you take damage. So it starts to split the raid into different rooms, which then line of sights the room. Does that make sense?
So wait, how come?
So what it means is that there needs to be a priority and set groups that go at the door at a specific time. And it usually works off, I think, when you're about, is it 3 minutes in, you start moving a group through? So we need to look. Now, what I've read up is that a tank and 2 of your high damage AoE burst type DPS need to go through first, because what you then have in that room are ads that need to be dealt with. But the people in that room can no longer do anything to the people in the other room, who still need to focus the boss. And then periodically, I don't know how we're going to set this up time-wise, periodically small groups need to go through that room because it does apply damage to as they go through the door. Who said they've done this fight already?
I did some of it, but what?
No, there was someone else in the group. One of the healers, was it?
Yeah, I think they might have left.
He's already gone.
Oh, he's already gone.
He
So,
left.
let me just have a quick look. Yeah, so you need to coordinate to pass through defense grids, because passing through the defense grids inflicts 17,481 arcane damage to all players. All right. Additionally, an embodiment of contamination is summoned after 3 seconds, so it's a damage that needs to be controlled by the smaller groups. Tanks, you can pretty much. There's a sidestepping function in here from memory from a tank's perspective. So you need to keep them. You need to keep them facing
straight through it. Gil, Giz. So what the tanks have to do is there's a doorway and they keep him in the doorway, and when he goes and does his cleave ability, they just walk straight through him to the back of him.
Yeah. It stacks as well, apparently. So
Yeah.
you don't want to get hit by it too much.
Keep going, Giz.
Yeah, all right. So as I was saying, yeah. So all tanks face the mother away from the rest of the group as per normal. I will say you'll need to try and coordinate it so you're not too far away from the barrier, because whoever's doing the main tanking of the mother for the majority of the fight needs to, because of the way the mechanic's done, you can wipe really quick if you don't get through the door quick enough, because she'll follow the last tank through the door. All right, so that's the biggest thing to get through there, and we want to coordinate it so it's only one room activating at a time. All right, so from a healer's perspective, just be aware people that pass through the grids will take a lot of damage, so we will need a healer to go through with the second group. Which, I don't know, you can make that call, Ashad, as to who you want to go through on the first group. There was Phil sort of reading up.
Wait, is the healer going through with the first group or the second group after the DPS?
From what I've read, it's just adds. So it's the first tank and 2 burst DPS. I would recommend a healer go through in the next group. I'm still unsure as to the group size that should go through that through the barrier. So I don't know if anyone. I'm open to options for that. If anyone's got any suggestions. I don't know if you want to set up groups, Sneaky, in like 5-man groups. So where we got enough for 6 groups, is it?
Yeah, we've got 30 in the group.
It's only normal and we're still learning, so let's experiment with 5 at a time based off groups. So group 1, group 2, and that way.
The ads can come through the barriers as well, so you've got to make sure once you're in the second room that you hold them in there.
Yeah, that's why the tank goes through in the first group to hold the aggro, and the DPS can burst damage down. Just from an easier for you to coordinate, Sneaky, I don't know if you want to, we'll do it in the 6 groups I think we've got enough for, so 6 5-man groups, and just trial and error from there. We'll see how we go, get 5 going through at the start. I think we've got enough healers to get 1 healer per group, is that right?
Hey guys, real quick. I just had a mate tell me that he's bugged this boss a bit. If you pull him back through to try and try to go back through this door here, apparently he just bugs out and you don't have to do any mechanics. You just kill it.
You can give it a fucking go. Give it a go.
It's tempting.
Is your mate might.
He might be fucking with
That's
me,
right.
but I don't know. You know.
Where do you pull him to?
Come on, let's do it. We'll try that.
Just wait.
One
You just
sec,
pull
one
him to the
sec.
door.
I'll talk to him real quick. I'm
I mean, it's a
I'm on
win-win.
chat with him.
I'm gonna fucking laugh so hard if this works.
Let's just go straight to Mythic then, see if we can push through the first boss and then bug the second boss.
Now, you haven't discussed the wind yet.
All right, hold up. Everyone stay here.
Haven't got to yet, mate.
So Trek, you're talking about going back before this door that I'm standing, like the. Okay, all right. Everyone stand here real quick. Like, come back in.
Right
This
there.
works.
Now, someone who's quick, can they run up there and just try and aggro the boss? Pull it back here.
DH.
Just one person.
Let's go.
Just
Jeez, man.
Alright, let's go.
did it cheese it?
Yeah, Rich said it, Trek. Really? Well, it just ran all the way. It just kept running through, and then fuck.
Maybe we just meant to bring it into this little bit.
If we want to keep trying to, guys, I don't know.
Try and bring it into this little room rather than the other room.
Because I mean, it just resets anyway. Like, there's no harm.
Maybe because it didn't have anyone next to it. I don't know.
It's a good practice for the guild to fucking like learn all the mechanics though. Like
I agree.
for raid,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? Like we can get the loot, but like the next run.
Yeah, don't worry about it, guys. Just do it.
Yeah, so good.
So we got wins.
Okay, you haven't discussed the wind yet. Okay, now there is a cheese with the wind. Okay, so what happens is the wind will blow you backwards, and there's a part of the floor that is molten lava. If you get pushed into it, you're going to die. But if you all group in the doorway, the door jams act as a wind barrier, and you can't get pushed through. But the tank has to make sure that he faces her always away from where the group is when she's doing the cleave.
Yep.
So who's going which healers? Going through second.
Yeah, I'm just sorting that out now.
Sweet as.
Alright, at this point in time, because it's learning, we're just going to alternate. So I've got 1, 4, and 6. Groups 1, 4, and 6. So that's a fair bit of DPS and 2 healers with 1 tank. Be on the safe side. Burst it down, get it out as quick as possible. Alright, now we're going to alternate through that area. So instead of sending, because we've scaled all the way up to 30, you can expect all the ads as well as whatever's going to be coming out of there to hit a lot harder. Alright, so your first group will be five and 3. Okay, so drunken, you've got probably the shaft end of the stick.
I'm a bit confused about these numbers. Like,
I think it's your group number. Is that right?
Yeah, you
Group number should show above
Hang
your
on.
fucking your icon.
Above your name.
You can also just push O and it will come up with your raid and what group you're in.
okay, group 5. Cool. Sneaky, when you say alternate, what do you mean by that? Once we cross, we don't go back in, right? Like once we cross to the next chamber, you don't go back to the first one. Is that correct?
I assume the boss swaps.
Correct, boss swaps.
So if she stays in one chamber for too long, she gets crazy. So you got to move it between the chambers.
Okay. Yep.
So we eventually all end up in the King's chamber, is that correct? Or just some of us stay in the first one?
As the chamber fills up with stuff, right? So
the chamber does fill up with stuff. That's why it's a 3-phase fight, effectively. The main mechanics are the ads once you start getting through, the fact that the boss needs to be tanked and it has an ability that can one-shot all bar the DPS, but the DPS can avoid that one-shot as well, as we said before, Doom. It's working out or phasing so that groups go through, smaller groups go through. It's designed mechanically for smaller groups go through that barrier at a time. Yeah, so the groups that Sneaky's set up, is it what you've got set up now, Sneaky? Group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
No, I was still moving around, dude.
All right, let's wait till you've set up the groups while we're talking through there. Now, the wind is a mechanic. Oh, let me just confirm if that's done in the first room.
I think it is from me.
Is that the first room or the second room, Del?
I think the first one.
Yeah, it's the first one.
So when she's first active in any chamber, she will begin a countdown to activate a cleansing purge. We all need to be out of that chamber by the time she's ready to activate it. So those people with DBM or anything similar, there should be a countdown letting you know about cleansing purge. Yeah. So that's where we need to stagger the groups to go through the rooms. Who's going to be the main tank on the boss, and who's going to be the ad tank?
Doom, you want to be main, mate?
Yeah, sure, I don't mind.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So, Dem, you need to focus on the ads when you go into the first room. Now, because it should show up, Sneaky, do you want to keep an eye on that cleansing purge timer? When it gets to about 50% is when we need to start going through that room and staggering. We got 6 groups, so let's break it up within the 6 times through there. Yeah. Does that make sense, man?
Mm-hmm.
With the wind, yeah, as Artie said, we need to position ourselves. I'm not 100% sure. I'm assuming it's near the doorway. Just be aware that we don't want. If you've got any speed buff type setups, I recommend that you use that as well to give yourself as much chance to counteract the wind.
Just think of it like this, if you were in a windstorm, where would you stand? Right in the door jamb, because you've got it up against your back, right? It can't blow you away. Does that make sense?
You just got to watch out for the lava spot things that appear under you, and then just move out of them.
The lava stop will be at the very end of it where the wind is blowing to, and it's about, it's a portion of the room. So if you look at the doorway itself, the doorway is like thick. It's not just a little thin thing, right? So if you stand with your back on that doorway while the wind's blowing, you can't go anywhere. It's just a way that you don't have to move. You can just sit there and DPS on the boss.
Yeah,
so it's a mechanic that allows more DPS to be done.
I think there's also a mechanic where stuff spawns underneath you as well, which you just sidestep.
Yeah, you have to dodge that.
But that won't come during the wind phase.
Oh, okay, got you.
Not supposed to. Okay.
Cool.
The thing I'm reading says there's a laser as well.
I haven't seen anything about a laser.
That's in the 3rd phase. Then there's a laser.
Yes. And I think you just stand in the middle of it or something, between 2 of them.
You have to dodge, the laser rotates, and you kind of have to walk around with the laser. Walk around the room.
Oh, sweet. I think I've seen that video.
Yeah, sorry, that's phase 3. That's different to what to the wind and the...
Artie, I'm really confused because basically everything I've read was like we keep Mother in the chamber until she purges, and then both tanks move over. I haven't seen anywhere where we alternate between the two.
No, it's definitely supposed to be, well, according to Fat Boy's guide, and, you know, the Fat Boss guide is the religion. They take one tank. That's what they do.
So can you explain that one more time?
So the tank takes 2 or 3 DPS, a healer and a tank, and they go through into the next room. They will clear all the ads before the other groups come through. There's a main tank that takes most of the damage, but he will have to swap with the off tank to purge his damage from memory. That's how it works.
So yeah, so like the stacks, like that cleave stacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was more saying that the Mother doesn't go into the next chamber until the very end. Is that correct?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was confused about. All right, cool.
Sorry, the tank and the DPS go through and the healer, but the Mother stays in the same chamber. And then she is the last thing to go through before she goes nuts once it fills up.
Yeah, so basically for me, it'd be basically when the main tank, he gets like 3 stacks and then we have to swap. I come back through and he exits.
That's it.
That's what I was saying though. That stack can be, that's what I was saying earlier. That stack can be avoided by sidestepping it. You can almost solo tank this boss,
but look,
and the other one focus the ads.
There's only so much talking you can do before you go and do it, and the best way to learn is just.
We're just going to jump in. We're just going to jump in.
Yeah,
let's do it.
So we do need an order, like of who's going through, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing with the group is this is the best way to do it, right? You have a quick discussion about what's got to be done, and then you go and do it, right? If you're not sure, ask the questions quickly. Let's get the chats down. Like, this has taken way too long to discuss how to do it, right? So we just basically say, this is what we're going to do. We get that chat done, make sure everybody knows what it's, and then go and do it. Because the best way to learn is go there. If you make a mistake, you're going to learn that mistake really quickly, and we go back. Like the first fight, right? Went through, did it, wiped the first time, kill it the second time, because you see the pit holes and the potholes. You're not going to learn what the pit holes of this fight are unless you get in there and do it. And the more we get in there and do, the faster we get through them and we get more bosses down, all right?
My buffs are running out.
For sure, man. Okay, so Sneaky, at 50%, I should go in first, yep?
Correct.
Okay, group 5, yep. All right, cool.
All good?
All good.
So are we just going in group number?
All right, guys, let's do this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Virulent strain detected. Neutralized with extreme prejudice. Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2, 1.
Dodge.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Room from you.
Granting containment chamber. Dissection protocol initiated.
I think they changed the map.
Yeah, they got rid of that wind block.
Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Granting containment chamber.
So Sneaky, you just tell me when you want me to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
It looks like you can actually not get that stack.
Yeah, I can dodge it every time.
That's what I've been
Yeah,
saying.
alright.
I've been saying.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Dissection protocol initiated.
Well, that makes it really easy then. I was a bit confused by what you were saying, Giz. That's all.
Depleted energy you're talking about, or the cleansing
Yeah.
purge?
Ads.
Oh, who went through?
I didn't go through.
That was probably me. That was my bad.
So don't cross yet?
I haven't seen a cast at all.
Says it's coming up in 34 seconds for me.
Yeah, let's start crossing. If we got ads, go first. Got to go through.
Okay, I'm crossing group 5.
Pop and cool down.
Group 4 go through?
Yeah, next group.
I popped a cooldown. Oh, and
Alright, what killed us?
Interrupts.
No, alright, we took too long. We were too long. The purge.
Why
took
didn't
too
everyone
long.
come through?
well,
Yeah,
we didn't really have the group set up.
We didn't
have the group set
go.
up.
I
You're
thought
fine.
Sneaky was gonna call it
Look,
out.
it's,
that's all right.
when you see like 4 people run through and then there's like a time delay and there isn't another 4 people running through, just fucking run through. Like, just it only needs to have a small amount of people running through at a time. It's not that hard.
Okay, listen up. Before we go any further, okay, we can't have people raising voices. We can't have people overshouting other people. When there's people talking, just let that person finish and then start the conversation. Otherwise, all that you get is this massive echo of one person's voice coming through the other person's voice coming through the other person's voice, and we don't get anywhere. Okay, so just take it greasy, relax, and just discuss it one at a time, all right?
In the other group that I was in, the first group goes in quite early, and then as soon as, because every time a group goes through the force field, the whole group gets damaged, and then as soon as you've healed up from that, then the next group goes through, and then heal up, and then the next group goes through, kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm happy to go with it.
If that makes sense.
I definitely think there was a confusion when to actually cross. We only started crossing like when there was only like a couple minutes left to the purge.
Yeah, not early enough. You're right.
We need like a trickle, yeah, like Del has said, where I go in quite early with group 5 and then like Del said.
Yeah, so we just need to know which groups go through when. So if somebody wants to say what groups, so group 5 is obviously first.
We've also got 3 healers in group 2. I don't know if that's going to affect the...
Everything that I did on my end to make groups, it hasn't saved. So that's my fuck up. I'll put my hand up for that. But every time I've moved people into a different group, it has not changed on my end.
You got a different UI, Sneak?
Yeah, I do. Which I'm removing right now.
Yeah, that's probably why you do the same as I have. I've got LVI.
Oh, okay.
And I can't do shit with LVI.
Did you just want to, like, roughly just make groups, like, just tell us who goes through? I mean, if it's not quite balanced, then it doesn't matter to me.
Really don't want to run any more people through than we did that first time because we did take a lot of damage.
Yeah, we definitely need that slow trickle. Sneaky, as raid leader, do you want to be like the one who like tells us like when a group goes through?
Yeah, I mean,
What we do is, Giz,
Yeah, yep.
how's your timing going? Can you see what's coming?
I was looking, I didn't see anything show up for the purge, but as Del said, through the mechanics, as long as we get Sneaky and the groups, not Sneaky, sorry, the Dem through with the first 5 groups. It's the ad control, it's a big one because the ads have a cast that needs to be interrupted that can also wipe the raid. So that needs to be a focus for the first group through, is that interrupt. Then as we get as the healers, so you see how you take that burst of damage when the first group goes through. Once that damage is healed back up, then the next group go through. That way it doesn't put too much of a burden on the healers. I think that will work because the timing was a lot quicker for that purge to come up than I thought it would be.
So maybe do we want to associate, since the group UI thing isn't working too well, do we just want to associate like a healer with each group so that it balances that up, except the first group?
Pretty much.
Do you want to have another go at trying to sort out the groups, Sneaky?
I'm just trying something, so hang on 2 secs.
Am I blind?
Okay, so Culture saying when the initial group crosses the barrier, we have 3 minutes then to get across before purge fire on the chamber. Is that right?
Just have a quick 5-minute break, okay? So if anyone needs bathroom, water, drinks, whatever, just go and do it now while we try and get this sorted out, okay?
Thank you.
Sorry, guys, we're a bit unorganised tonight, but we'll be better tomorrow.
It's the first one,
So
no
good.
problem.
It's all learning.
We can say we're first.
Fuckers. I hate you all.
I'll be right back, Tristan.
So, Giz, we probably are we going to have someone who calls out when it's good for the next group to go?
Just wait for a minute, mate, while we get this sorted out, okay?
Okay, sorry.
You can stun and stuff the mobs apparently on the other side as well, by the way, guys.
And every time someone goes through, ad spawns as well.
Sneaky, just a suggestion if you haven't read that already. It says like to have like the melee DPS go in like with the first group so they can interrupt, because obviously melee people can interrupt more.
I'm buggered if I can move these bloody groups around. Is there anybody that can sort these groups out? Has anybody done this before? Like, it should be just click and drag.
I mean, the ads were coming into where we were as it was. It's just the more people you send through, the more ads spawn.
Yeah, it's just the groups that we're trying to
sort the groups out. Okay.
Yeah, it should definitely be just a drag and drop in.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You haven't got it locked by any chance?
No. What tune's yours? And why don't you look?
Oh, good.
Here, try that. Can you move them on?
I think I got sexy fingers. It's not working.
Yeah, wouldn't work for me either.
Should we just manually just say a healer goes with each group?
We're just going to have to. So basically, that's what it's going to be. So
what the hell?
Artie, I've got an idea.
Go.
One person in each group has like a icon, like, you know, a moon or a star, and then everyone is like assigned to that one icon. And then when someone calls out star, you go, then we all go. Well, like people assigned to the star.
Nice.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, it sounds like a good plan.
I dig it.
I'm gonna start.
Yeah, we do, I reckon.
So group 5, come on to the star.
Can I suggest that we're breaking it into 6 groups, put the icons on the healer so the healer knows which to go through?
Yeah, how about like... Sorry, Ali.
Yeah, it'll be the healer that gets the mark, and the groups will be assigned to the mark.
Should we go priest through slowest, I guess? Since we have the best raid healing for the damage. Wait, do the people on the other end get damage as well?
Yes.
Yeah, everyone.
Very hard.
Okay.
Can you give me raid lead, please?
What's your character?
Pet stacker. You don't know what your GM's. Wait till I finish this. I'm going to demote you.
Naughty corner.
No, I'm not that nice. That bastard can have the moon.
It's a badge of honour.
It is for us old kids. All right, so that should be 6 markers, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 markers. All right, so with the...
Sorry, Artie, I'm only seeing 5, man. I'm still seeing 1 on Dem.
You see him?
Yeah, I've got one
see
on
5.
I need
Hasn't
my
got
star
one?
off me.
Gears?
Sorry?
Who hasn't got one? Which
Vishnu
one of
and
those?
Shadow. Chad and Vish.
Both of them haven't.
According to my UI.
Oh, yeah, I haven't got one either. Oh my god.
Hang on a second. So has Vish?
Oh shit, we've got 15 minutes.
Server, goodbye, server.
Has Vish got one now?
Yes, I have.
Right, to make it simple, leave it on Dem. Shad, you go through with the first group.
Has Shad's got one now?
Yeah, Shad's, get Shads to go through as the first healer. We'll do it in order. So Shads, Vishnu, Themapple. I'll go third. Themapples. Oh, sorry. I'll get you to go last. Themapples, if that's cool. Hello. Yeah. Okay. So Shads will go first. Vishnu second. Myself third. Icy, you go fourth. Is Makala fifth, and Themapples last. We cool with that?
Good.
Just kick me, please. Oh no, I got it. I can do it that way. There you go.
Who's assigned to all the people, bud?
No, we haven't. Yeah, okay, we haven't even set up the groups.
Fuck.
Quickly call out
I'm on scale.
from 1 to 5.
Can we spread them out? Spread out all the stars, and then everyone just like fucking evenly group out on them, and then remember which one you're on.
That's it.
For Shadow, we need melee DPS so we can interrupt the most.
Okay, you got 14 minutes, so just stack behind, go.
Well, I'm going to be going in last, so I don't need to stack.
So group 7, which healer is that?
The star's not. The star isn't. Is the star a thing or?
No.
You have to get... I've got the star. I can't take it off.
This is fucked.
Do we just want to...
Ignore it. Just ignore the star. Everyone ignore the star.
Gears, take the star off him. Just right click on him and go no
There we go.
marker.
All right, sweet. Who's going to... Giz, are you going to call out when a group crosses?
Is it when the ads come in?
We want to slowly do it. When we cross, everyone's healed, and then the next group goes. You know.
All right, first group at the first wins. After the first win, first group goes through, and then we'll periodically go after that.
Yep. All right, let's give this a go.
Call it by marker, but
Yeah.
So are we just? How do we know which marker to go with?
So it's cross first, right?
I'll call out the markers that go through.
Yeah, you're just stacking on whichever marker you want right now. We're trying to evenly spread just by eye. We're not really doing it by a fucking organization, I guess.
Oh, okay, I see. So we're just picking a marker ourselves.
And just make sure you memorise that marker.
Yeah.
Right on the tanks.
Nice. All right, so the cross goes first. Giz?
Skull second.
Cross first, skull second, moon third, circle fourth, triangle fifth, and then Themapples, who's not marked, will go last, but he'll be with the tank anyway. It'll be the last group.
All right, let's give this a go.
Let's do it.
Doom, as you take the main aggro, mate.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Last early.
No, save last.
Save it for last
thing.
All right, let's go through. Cross.
Wait for the wind to stop. Wait for the wind to stop because we can't hear you on the wind farm.
My bad.
Right, now go.
Remember, we have 3 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, remember to interrupt. I've got first interrupt.
Skull through yet?
Stun and shit.
Fuck me.
That didn't work.
We need to wait for us to kill the ads first before the next group comes through.
We didn't come through. We died from the clean corruption that needed to be interrupted. There was a lot of ads there that need to be burned down. If you have a look at it, it's the clean corruption is what killed the group.
Yeah, that's from the ads though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have to kill the ads before the next group comes through, right?
The next group didn't come through, did they? Or did they?
I started to.
Yeah, I went through. I followed the skull. So do we need to wait till the ads are down?
Yeah, sorry, I thought we were calling when the groups go through.
I thought I heard Skull go through. Sorry, that might be my
I
fault.
asked if Skull was going through yet.
Okay.
And that's the problem. Don't ask the questions. Just listen.
Yeah, I realised as I said it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
It's all good. It's a learning curve.
Only go if Giz says so.
4, 3, 2, 1. Virulent strain detected. Neutralized with extreme prejudice. Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Granting containment chamber. Dissection protocol initiated. 2.
All right, first go through.
Remember to stun and interrupt, guys.
I popped the cooldown there. Let me know when the ads are semi-decent. You got most of them down, Dem?
Yep.
Clean corruption's getting there.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right, pop cooldown here.
Up for
Defensive cooldowns.
I popped a cooldown.
All right, second group through. Just go through. Don't worry about the wind.
Remember to stun and interrupt, guys. Yep, we're good with the ads.
All right, next group through. Sorry, that was Moon goes through. Oh, fuck. Purify. All right, we were too slow. All right, we have to go through quicker. That's all right. We're getting the idea.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Too many came through there, didn't they?
Yeah, that was too many.
Yeah, it's very difficult without
proper groups.
Without
right?
proper groups, yeah.
All right, just wipe, guys.
Yeah, the defensive group killed us there because too many went through on that far. But we're getting the idea, so we're improving, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
are.
is 6 groups too many? Do we need?
No, that wasn't the
5?
problem. Too many came through with me. The third group, there was more than 5 people. 5 people we can handle if the healers have the relevant cooldown, so it seems to come online with us. The issue was too many went through at the same time then.
All right, let's sort out the groups here, guys, because we got a larger area to do it. So the healers spread out.
Let's go.
But yeah, we got the right idea there.
Sorry, it's my fault. I'll actually call out a shape instead of group 1, group 2. I'll call out cross.
Spread out.
Go on, move.
We need melee DPS with the cross, guys.
Okay, so with cross, I'm going to call it. I'll get Cold Shot and Theros and Habib. If you can go through with Shad and Dem, please. If we can't get interrupts out of you 4, then there's something wrong. Make sure you coordinate the interrupts as well, please. So we're happy with group 1. So those 5 stay in group 1, please. The rest of you spread out with the remaining heals.
Do we want to count 5 between every group? We've got that right.
We need another DPS on the cross, guys.
Okay, I'm a hunter, but I can go.
No, we need a melee.
I've only got 1 on me. So I called out for Habib, Cold Shot, and Therius, and yourself, Dan, with Shads as group 1.
Yep, okay.
Are those 5 in group 1 now?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, no, good goal, Habib. You stay out. Triptronic, if you can go on the group 1, your AoE's done. Sorry, my bad. So Triptronic, go on the group 1, replace Habib, please. And then the rest spread out amongst the rest of the healers.
Is group 1 X or Skull?
Group 1's X.
Yeah, sorry, X.
We've got 5 minutes. Let's do it.
All right.
No, stay with group 1 and Therios, please. The AoE burn down that our warriors got, I prefer with 1.
All right, let's give it a go.
Have we got a shape?
We got 1 shot.
All right, you remember your marker? I'll call the markers through.
Trip, you use your group stun straight up, okay? And then we'll move on from there.
Yeah, warriors just burst down with whirlwind or whatever.
Five, four, three, two. Virulent strain detected. Neutralized with extreme prejudice.
So we need to start crossing really early, Giz.
We can't cross too early, though. That's the problem.
Okay.
So, let's do it now or no?
Oh, yeah, no, first group, go across. Let's see what happens.
Okay, cross, go through now.
Cross through.
We just lose a lot of damage.
Okay, Trip, get ready to stun. Beautiful. Next group can go through when ready.
Yeah, second group, go through.
Skull.
Skull, sorry. Healer, pop a cooldown, please.
Okay, get ready to stun and interrupt, guys.
Moon will be the next one on my call. Okay, Moon through now. Healer cooldown if we got it.
The cleansing purge is coming in a minute and a half, guys.
All right, next go through.
Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1.
Okay, we've got 1 more minute. Ads are killed. Next one.
What shape?
Green triangle, go through after the wind. Doom's dead.
Yeah, all right.
1 minute.
Resistance to extreme heat. I need to get closer. Preparing samples for study. Dissection protocol.
I'm killing people coming through. Shit.
2, 1. Bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
I just popped a CD.
Should we still be moving through the veil?
Yeah, we will. We got the second barrier once we get leveled up. The wind stop. The group cross go through.
Fuck! I just fucked up.
No, I forgot about the beams that come through.
Did a lot better.
Yeah, I've just got to have a look and work out the timing for that when they need to come across, because that's pretty. From what I read, it's pretty important through the raid.
Anyone know how long the servers are down for?
I think it's an hour.
I'm gonna have to call it quits for the night then. I gotta get to sleep.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night I'll be down for a full session. It's just tomorrow, I've a busy day.
That is tonight done anyway. We're not going to come back at 11 o'clock.
Oh, sweet as. Sorry, I don't know what time it is for you guys.
I'm happy we got the boss down, guys. Our first boss down. It's the first time we've done the raid. It's a learning curve. We keep improving. You can't ask for much more than that.
Yep.
I do apologise. I'm out at work at the moment, so I haven't researched the fights as properly as I should have. So when I get a chance, I'll read them up and we'll attack it a bit better. Have a bit more organisation.
We got it tomorrow as long as the servers don't shut down.
From outside the raid as well.
But for a first effort with a new group, guys, fucking hold your head up. It was good.
Really good.
Yeah, good work, guys. Hey, roll, guys. Catch you later.
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to bed. Catch you guys. Thanks for the run.
No worries. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Thanks,
Nah, we were gonna win. We had that.
So, how many tries did you do on the first boss?
That wasn't too bad. I thought.
How many tries? How many tries did you do on the first boss?
Second try.
Second. All right. Nice.
That second boss requires, like a lot of coordination. We can do it though.
Mostly the interrupts on the other side, or what are you guys struggling with?